The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. It's a glorious fall afternoon in southwestern Pennsylvania. The OLSH Sports Network is proud to present Chargers soccer as the boys are hosting the Carlynton Cougars here in section action. And it's a pleasant good evening, everybody. I'm OLSH, Tyler Rogers, Grant Kalish here on the call for the game. And guys, it should be a good one. This is the Chargers come in ranked number 2 by some polls in 1A, and the Cougars gave the Chargers all they wanted the last time out.
Yeah, certainly a good matchup for the Chargers, and they've had a really dominant season here, sitting with an 11-1 record, but they got to make sure that they're focused today with the Cougars being a tough opponent. They can't just expect to win easy.
Absolutely. Our Chargers are coming in at, like you said, 11-1, 8-0 in the section, and Carlynton is a section opponent, so they definitely want to keep that undefeated streak alive. I was talking to some of the boys today in school, and they are excited for this matchup.
Yeah, well, today is senior day, so we are recognizing them today. We will be talking about each of our 6 seniors here on the Chargers boys soccer team at halftime, and first we're going to have a great half of soccer out here. So Tyler, what are you expecting in this one?
I'm expecting some really fast-paced play from these boys. Watching them warm up, you can tell they have good control of the ball, really quick movement. Even just watching their drills, I can tell these guys are ready to play. So we could see some fireworks pretty early.
Yeah, certainly. Well, we're going to look for a great game, but first we're going to step aside for a minute, and then we will get back with some action here from Youthtown.
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year of teaching, and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Witechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Mezzio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
It is senior night here at Youthtown. Congratulations to all the senior soccer players, to the players and their families, both here and listening. If you want more information on OLSH Chargers for roster stories and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. And we send out a special thanks to our website sponsor, Covenant Financial Advisors. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 3rd annual OLSH Trivia Night benefiting the OLSH Athletics General Fund. It returns on Saturday, October 12th at the Hub in Coraopolis. Assemble your team of 8 and get ready to test your knowledge. For more information and to register, visit olsh.ejoinme, that's EJOINME.org/registration. If you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org, and you can check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities.
And we welcome you back to Youthtown, where the Chargers are about to take on the Carlynton Cougars here on Senior Day. And Tyler, you know, today is Senior Day. Chargers undefeated in the section, so they certainly have a target on their back. They're coming in against a team that is, you know, certainly capable of beating them. And with the emotions running high on Senior Day, do you think this might be a trap game for them?
I definitely think it's a possibility. I mean, they, like you said, they have the target on their back. They are the team with everything to lose here. So they're going to come in fighting. Hopefully they can defend just like they did the last time. I did a little mini interview with Patty Altmar this morning, and he did inform me that the last time these two teams played, they were down 2-0 before coming back with a 4-2 victory. So we'll have to see if the game script looks similar tonight.
Yeah, Chargers looking to get off to a fast start here so that they can maybe even take in the Senior Day aspect. But first they got to focus on the game at hand. And with the knowledge that you've given us, we certainly know that the Cougars will not go down easily.
No, I definitely think if I were in their shoes, I'd be looking to replicate that early action from before, try to get the, you know, that kind of shock in. The one good thing I'll bring up for the Chargers here is if they've come from behind before, they're going to have that confidence if they happen to need it in the second half.
Yeah, that's certainly big for a team that's so successful. I always talk about how important it is for a team that you want to go far to lose, because they can't just like have no experience being down. But if they were able to come back the first time that they were down, obviously they did lose that one non-section game, but if they were able to come back from a deficit, that shows that they are a resilient bunch and they're not just like, oh yeah, we're just going to win and we're just going to win big every time.
Very much so. This is a talented group. They've been together for a long time. We've got 6 seniors on this team, as we've said, 9 juniors, 10 sophomores, 7 freshmen. So really, really good spread. Some talented coaches, and I think they've got the ingredients for a winning season. So they're hungry. They know what they have, and I think they're out to prove it.
Yeah, well, we will step aside again once more here before we start tonight's game, and big one, Chargers and Cougars coming up next.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Join us for our fall open house on Sunday, October 20th from 1 to 3.
Hey, don't forget to join us at OLSH's Fall Open House. You just heard the ad for the open house. It's going to be on Sunday, October 20th from 1 to 3 p.m. Explore all that OLSH has to offer and see what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Register now at www.olsh.org and click on the open house under the admissions tab. You can gear up with new Charger fashions from www.olshgear.com. Customize your gear with the You Pick apparel section and represent your favorite team. Visit the sales section for discounted items. That's www.olshgear.com. Well, we got the one and only John Tucci here to do the opening ceremonies, the national anthem, and whatever else he has in mind today. Sometimes he does the Pledge of Allegiance. Sometimes it's a battle hymn or something, but I don't see any of those flags, guys. So I think it's just going to be maybe the Pledge of Allegiance and the national anthem today. Tell you what, we'll step aside one more time. We'll come back with the opening of this one between Carlynton and OLSH. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back right here on the OLSH Sports Network.
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year of teaching and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Witechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Mezio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
We'll listen in to John Tucci singing national anthem the way only he knows how.
We pay tribute to our American flag and the Stars and Stripes, to the American eagle on top of the flag, our great country bird, representing this great flag. We honor every soldier and veteran, policeman, fireman, first responder ever lived. These men and women, their families that gave up everything in their life so these flags will stand on this field. You can play the game of soccer here in America. It's an honor to all of us as Americans. Please join and sing Compassion with me, with all heart and soul. We honor America and honor freedom with the flag. As we sing the national anthem, the United States of America. We can start this evening by doing a pledge of allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can't you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, how the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does our star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and of the free and the home of the brave.
All right. Would not be a game out here at Youthtown without Mr. Tucci starting us off right. So, Grant, you asked me what my predictions were for this evening. How about yourself?
I think that the Chargers are going to come out hot here. I'm going to say they score a goal within the first 5 minutes. That's my bold prediction.
I like it. I hope it comes true. We were trying to predict some goals last night. It did not work out for us.
We kept talking about the next goal, and then it never came. But hoping that there will be a next goal today, and that it won't be 0-0.
I definitely think so. Like I said before, I think these guys are ready to go. They're excited. They've got some energy. And a new day. Sun is setting out here at Youthtown.
Chargers take the field, and the Cougars follow.
Boys getting together out for a prayer before the game starts. Always good to see.
Yep, getting ready. Going through their routines.
I see the Chargers are going to be defending the goal with the sun in their eyes for the first half, so we'll see how that plays out, guys.
Definitely a factor. That was most likely off the call. Very popular strategy, especially if you've played out here at Youthtown. So we'll see how Mr. Altmar can handle the sun for the first 40 minutes.
Well, he's trotting back towards that goal. That's on our right. The Cougars will defend to our left as the Chargers are going to kick the ball first here as we are about to get underway here from Youthtown. Officials making sure everyone is set and ready. And we get the whistle, and the ball is kicked. And the Chargers will try to attack as now they are deep in their own territory with the ball, and they will just boot it out of bounds.
Cougars definitely jumped on that one. Quick deflection led to a throw-in for them. We'll see how the Chargers respond.
Cougars get possession in Charger territory. They kick it towards the middle, but it's intercepted and knocked away by the Chargers. And they are going to not quite get it across midfield as the Cougars keep it in Charger territory.
One of our seniors there, Jack Samchuk, pushing the ball out of bounds. Chargers are resetting here.
Chargers trying to take control as the Cougars steal it from them near the Charger net, and it's going to be kicked towards the corner, but it will be on the sideline side of the flag. Cougars will throw it in.
Definitely looks like Carlynton came out with the same attitude and aggression from last time.
Cougars trying to work it through the Charger defense. And it looks like Chargers had it for a second, then the Cougars got it back, and then they kicked it deep across the midfield line. Chargers trying to keep it across that midfield stripe, but it looks like the Cougars have gained possession in their own territory.
Pretty physical play out here right from the jump. You can tell these guys are going to fight for every ball.
Cougars push it across into Charger territory, but that one takes a long roll towards the sideline, and the Cougars will throw it in. Nice break up there by the Chargers as they try to push it across. They will get it across midfield. Chargers looking to control the ball for really the first time today.
Cross to the middle. Deflected by the Cougars.
Chargers keeping it in Cougar territory. Now they kick it up towards the middle, and that one could not be quite corralled by the Chargers.
Just offsides, it looks like. Boys got called maybe a step behind the defender there. That was number 3, Colby Lane.
And not a mistake you want to be making early. And ball is kicked away over the center line. And Chargers try to get it as Holland kicks it off the face of a Cougar. It goes out.
Very physical play already. Some fancy footwork on display from the Cougars here.
Yeah, a lot of battles. Spar Cougars now just trying to push it across that midfield line, but the Chargers intercept it. And now they're pushing the pace.
Big challenge from Isaac Tarbuck.
That one rolling towards the corner. Looks like the Chargers are able to keep it in for the moment. And now they'll try to reset and get it out towards the middle. Nice pass there to get it towards the center of the field. Now advancing towards the goal, and it's rolling towards the goal, and it's kicked, and it goes in. It's a goal for the Chargers, and they lead 1-0 within the first 5 minutes of the game.
You nailed that one, Grant. Well done. That was a beautiful cross all the way from the right side of the field. Number 8, Seth Terrian, one of our seniors for this evening, with the goal. Solid strike on the right side of the net.
Cougars get possession back after the goal as they will try to get it across the midfield stripe, but the Chargers take it back. Both teams fighting over it at midfield. Nice. Chargers kick it all the way down by the Cougar goal line. So we will get a goal kick by the Cougars.
Just a bit much on that kick, but definitely a good idea to keep the pressure up post-goal. Chargers are going to see if they can bury them a little bit. They don't need to repeat the script from last time.
Go White.
Here comes the kick from the Cougars, and it's out towards center field. Chargers first to touch it. And now the Cougars try to kick it into Charger territory. That one rolling towards the sideline. It's going to stay in for the Cougars as they're trying to bring it back towards the middle.
Isaac Tarbuck again with the pressure, making him really think about every pass in that backfield.
Cougars now have it alongside the sideline, moving up Charger territory. That one rolling towards the goal line. It's going to be kicked towards the goal, saved by Altmar, and the Chargers just kick it out of bounds on the sideline.
Very impressive from Altmar with that one. He knew exactly where his line was. He reached out with both hands and punted that ball away.
Cougars throw it in, and it's going to be corralled by Altmar, and he is going to kick it back towards the corner. I guess they said it went out of bounds.
As we saw last night, a lot of these set pieces are going to be where the game is either won or lost. So we'll see how the OLSH defense holds up here.
Corner kick for the Cougars. Looking to get something. It curves towards the middle. Altmar first to touch it. He knocks it out of there. And then the Chargers get a nice header. Get it back out towards the mid-stripe. But now the Cougars work their way back inside. And they shoot. It's rolling around, and it's going to be deflected out across the goal line. So nice job by the Chargers to prevent a goal.
We have two substitutions here for the Chargers. That is number 25, Andre Kalakoris, and number 31, Chad Minton, in for the Chargers. Grant, my eyesight is not the best, but I'm pretty sure Mr. Altmar had his entire torso over the top bar in that save there.
Yeah, he was trying to dunk it or something. Because, I mean, you don't need to save it over the top of the crossbar, but he was just showing off with that one.
He got some height for sure. Let's see how he responds with a goal kick here.
Gets it away over midfield, and nice kick deep into Cougar territory. Chargers trying to keep it in, and they will. Chargers work it towards the middle, but then the Cougars flush it out, and they kick it back deep the other way. Now the Cougars have a little bit of a lane here, but the Chargers swoop up the ball, and they kick it out of bounds.
Fresh legs here from Andre and Chad. You can tell they're eager to make some runs, see if the Chargers can counterattack here.
Cougars throw it in, and the Chargers try to kick it out. They're trying to get it across midfield, and they will. And that ball is rolling up along the sideline, and the goalie runs up to get it, and we get a whistle.
Yeah, the ref called offsides on that one, but I got to be honest, we were most assuredly not. I think he wanted to make sure his whistle worked on that one.
Well, they already blew one, so all the officials trying to get their bearings here early, as now it's kicked into Charger territory. A couple headers by the Chargers as the Cougars try to establish possession, get an offensive attack, but the Chargers get it out of there, and they get it across midfield.
Very impressive footwork from Luke Rabley. Sends
Here
a
they
nice
come,
ball up.
and the goalie is going to fall on it, make sure the Chargers don't get a chance for that final kick, and they'll kick it away.
Exciting pressure from the Chargers, to be sure, though. If we can keep this up, I definitely think they're going to be happy with the results.
Nice punt by the goalie. Gets it into Charger territory. Chargers touching the ball a lot, not moving it much, and now here they come. Just keeps it in there. And the Chargers trying to get up there. Goalie trying to race to it, and he gets there first, kicks it away.
Yeah, it looks like Rob is definitely going to be an aggressive goalie for the Cougars. That was a foot race between Tarbuck and Rob, and dangerous play, to be sure. A set piece here for the Chargers. They have a free kick inside midfield.
Here comes the kick. And that one's going to land right around the goal, but it's just in front of it. And it looks like the Cougars are going to be first to the ball, and they kick it back across midfield. And the Chargers under it, and they kick it right back into Cougar territory. Chargers working their way slowly towards the Cougar goal. Then the Cougars have a header, goes out of bounds. Chargers get a throw in.
Chad Minton with an absolute cannon into the 6. Scramble
right
for the ball.
Goal. Chargers trying to get to it, and the goalie, Rob, just scoops it up and prevents a Charger goal.
Very impressive throw in. One bounce a different way, and I think that would have been a Charger goal. Nice pressure, once again, from the Chargers.
Line drive punt towards midfield from Rob. And now the Chargers kick it back into Cougar territory, and we get another whistle.
I think that one was a little more clear. That was captain number 7, Jonathan Mackin. He saw that net, and he wanted to find the back of it.
Got a little too excited as it's kicked away. And that one right along the sideline. Couple of battles, goes out. Chargers to throw it in. And they throw it upfield, trying to get some momentum. Here come the Chargers towards the goal, but it's broken up by the Cougars, trying to set them back. Popping up in the air, going towards the goal line, and it looks like it's going to be saved by the Cougars, and then it's kicked right out of bounds on the sideline.
Looks like it's once again Mr. Mackin with the throw in.
Chargers kick it towards the goal. Cougars get it out of there.
Luke Rabley resets. Boys using their back defense to maybe switch the side here. We'll see what they decide.
Chargers not working it towards that goal, but the Cougars once again flush it out.
Definite physical play coming from the Cougars. You can tell they are not taking this one lying down.
Kick, and that one's going to go out of bounds along the goal line. So it looks like we'll get a goal kick by the Cougars.
These goal kicks from both of our goalies are essentially free kicks coming in. They're both well hitting over the midfield mark. This makes very dangerous play. If you're not getting this ball on the first touch, it could be bad.
That one's going to be a little bit short. Chargers get to it first, and it's going to stay in bounds. And now the Chargers have a head of steam, and then the Cougars kick it out.
Fancy footwork from Chad Minton and Andre Kolokoris. Cougars had no choice but to kick that ball out of bounds.
Chargers would throw in right towards the goal. Cougars barely get it out of there again. And now the Cougars trying to rally to the ball. And they kick it across upfield. And they're going to try to run it down near the goal line, and it's going to roll out across the line. We'll see who touched it last. Looks like they're going to give a corner kick to the Cougars.
Number 8, Mateo Carrasco with the corner for the Cougars. Chargers get set.
Both teams lined up, and it's a low kick. And the Chargers hit it first, but then the Cougars try to gain possession. Keeping it in Charger territory. Looking to slice through the defense, passes it to the outside, and then the Chargers break it up. And they will try to get it back down the field. And that one is going to be kicked towards the middle by the Chargers. Cougars with a nice header, and it's going to roll out of bounds right by us. And the Chargers throw it in quickly.
Physical play continues. Every single ball is being challenged. Some torsos are being pushed around.
Chargers looking to set something up in Cougar territory. And that one's going to go out across the goal line.
Jonathan Mackin with the smart play there. He goes for the late cross, which basically has to be kicked out to prevent disaster. That sets up a corner kick for the Chargers. Number 25, Andre Kolokoris, going all the way across field from the left back position to take this right corner kick. We'll see if he has something special planned for the Chargers.
Lines up. Gets it off. It's up towards the goal, bouncing around, and then it's caught by Rob.
Fantastic corner, to be sure. We got ahead on it, but Rob was there.
Rob used his frame, got his hands up, got it out of there. Now the Chargers trying to get it back to where they were. Going up across, and it's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Cougars.
Another Charger throw in. They're staying on the attack.
Chargers kick it in, and then the Cougars with a nice long kick all the way out to midfield. Chargers advancing through the Cougar defense. Here comes Rob, and he runs up there and falls on the ball. And now he will punt it away.
You can see the Chargers are really attacking that center line. They keep trying to cross, put something right in front of Rob.
High kick. Chargers touch it first. And now they work their way across the field. A little bit of an opening here. They kick it towards the goal, and then Rob once again runs out, abandons the goal, but picks it up. And he will punt it away.
This is one of those situations where if you are the defense for the Cougars, you are starting to get a little winded. You are just hoping your offense can give you that extra 30 seconds of breath.
And it looks like one of the Cougars just kind of jumped up and landed on a Charger in the fall, so the Chargers will get it.
Yes, you are not allowed to put your hands on a player to elevate for a header, so that is an easy penalty call for the refs.
Low liner towards the center of Cougar territory. Chargers with a high kick towards the goal, and it's just going to miss to the left. And it goes out of bounds along the goal line.
I believe that was once again number 7, Jonathan Mackin, with the big cross. You could tell these Chargers, they're all trying to set something up.
Here comes the goal kick from Ian Robb. And that one going to land across midfield. Chargers touch it first. And a little bit of a battle for it, and it's going to be pushed across the midfield line a couple times, rolling towards the sideline, and the Chargers kick it out.
That's a defensive reset for the Chargers. They just want to get their bearings here. They haven't actually had to play defense in about 5 minutes or so.
Chargers gain back possession. They push it across midfield stripe, and it's kicked a little bit too strong. And the goalie runs all the way out, up the field, far to the left, gets it, waits for everyone to back up, and then punts it back away.
I'm not sure if Rob has a tractor beam to Luke Rabley's head, but that is about the 3rd goal kick that has made direct contact. He knows exactly where to be.
Yeah, well, that's really where the Chargers have been dominating after these goal kicks and punts. They've been getting under it and getting it right back across midfield.
Well, for sure, that is 100% a drill that these coaches have these kids working on. They know they are not letting that ball touch the ground, whether it's chest, head, or bringing it down to their feet. They know if they win that first touch, they're more than likely going to counter.
Cougars with a throw in towards the middle, and they are going to get a chance at a kick, but it's broken up nicely by Holland, and we have a whistle.
Got about 20 minutes here in the first half as the Cougars are about to take another corner kick.
Here comes the kick, curving back towards the center. Kind of misses everyone, and the Chargers kick it out across midfield. Cougars trying to set something up now. They get the ball back, advancing into Charger territory, trying to work it along the sideline, working towards the goal, and it's going to be kicked way out over the fence, over the goal line.
Nice hustle there from number 6, Peter Zink. Came back, helped the Chargers with a double team to prevent a strike.
Another corner kick for the Cougars, and it bounces off some heads, and it's rolling towards the goal line, and it goes out across.
You can see the body language here as they prepare just to switch sides from one side of the field to the other. The 3rd corner kick for the Cougars in about 40 seconds.
And that one, another low liner. Chargers kick it first, moving towards the goal, but the Chargers are able to keep it away. And now they're trying to gain possession, get it towards the middle, but now the Cougars, they're the ones kicking it towards the middle. Rolling towards the goal line, saved, and then Altmar runs up and scoops it up, and we have a Cougar down. He is back on his feet.
That's so late.
Would-be corner kick on the free kick for the Cougars. Bounces pretty much directly into Pat Altmar's hands.
Gets everyone to clear out. Long and high punt towards center field. And looks like a Cougar pushed a Charger who was under that one.
Chargers are going to flip the script here with a free kick of their own. Looks like this is number 4, Holland Coburn, another senior for the Chargers.
Kick towards the net, broken up by Rob. And now the Chargers try to reestablish themselves. Trying to slip through a couple defenders, get it up the field, and then that one's going to trickle towards the sideline. And looks like it's going to be saved for the moment. Has some nice moves, and then a kick towards the goal. And it looks like Rob wins another foot race, then he drops it, gets it back, and he'll punt it away.
Oh, goodness, I cannot describe this to you at home. That was a beautiful move by Andre Kalakoris. Ian Robb thought he had it, dropped the ball, and our Chargers did not see it. Could have capitalized with another goal there.
Now the Cougars trying to get something on offense, working it up the field, and it looks like we have a lot of collisions out there, but the first whistle is on a Charger falling down.
Number 6, Peter Zink, with this kick. Hoping to get it back over midfield, and Chargers once again having control here.
Low liner does get it across midfield, but the Cougars kick it back into Charger territory. Cougars trying to set something up for really the first time tonight. Getting it towards the middle and towards the goal, but it looks like the Chargers are going to get it away for the moment, and it looks like we have almost a hand tackle by the Chargers.
Yeah, you can see a little bit of a pulled jersey on that one. That's not the way we want to play. Cougars are going to have a pretty nice free kick here. We'll see how Patrick sets up the defense. Mr. Altmar is asking for a 2-man wall here. Most of the Cougars are set up to the left. We'll see how the free kick goes.
And it's away, and it looks like a couple of Cougars looking for the header, but the Chargers prevent that. And now they're just trying to get it out of the danger zone as the Cougars kick it way high, and that's going to bounce over the fence, over the goal line. And the Chargers are going to get a goal kick.
Substitution for both the Chargers and the Cougars. Number 5, Grant Griesacker in for the Chargers, and number 7, Mohamed Ebo in for the Cougars.
Altmar runs up and kicks it, and it goes across center field on the bounce. Chargers kicking it high, looking for something, but the Cougars are going to get under this one, and now they'll try to push it up the field.
Luke Rabley surrounded by about 3 Cougars there. Definite physical play going on here. You can tell that these teams are hungry to score one more with the 15 minutes remaining in the first half.
Cougars and Chargers fight for it. We get a whistle.
I think in the cluster down there, they may have called offsides on the Cougars. Bit of a, lucky free kick for the Chargers. Patrick Altmaier walks all the way out of the goal. He says he wants this one.
He's going to have to get back quickly after the kick. It's a high one, gives them time. And it looks like the Cougars get the header first, but it bounces back into Charger territory.
Jonathan Mackin with some fast feet moving up the right side.
Chargers get it, but it's just going to be wide of the goal. Stays in bounds for the moment, though. Chargers trying to work it towards back to middle. It's a high shot long over the goal. So no goal for the Chargers over the goal line.
Powerful strike there. Sometimes you just want to put as many shots on goal as possible. Kind of get the defense a little nervous.
Comes a goal kick. for the Cougars. That one out towards midfield, Chargers under it. A couple of nice headers back and forth. Now Chargers have it towards the middle.
21, Isaac Tarbuck feeds to Mackin, crosses beautifully to Minton, but just a little long. Another substitution for the Chargers, number 32, freshman Wyatt Walsh, coming in for Isaac Tarbuck.
Chargers gonna have a corner kick right where the sun is at. Tough to see here. Everyone looking towards that sun. And that ball is airborne, heading towards the goal. Deflects off a couple of people, just kind of chipping around in there, and the Cougars are able to kick it out the goal line.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. Kind of caught in between two bodies there. Chad Minton had the right idea, trying to get a foot on it, but it looks like they will have a second chance.
Going back to that same corner with that sun.
This is once again freshman Andre Kalakoris with the field with the corner kick.
The kick is away, a little bit further back this time, and that pops up in the air, and that one also goes over the goal line. But this time, it's going to be a goal kick for the Cougars.
Less than 12 minutes remain in the first half here. Definite energy out on the pitch, as they say.
That one goes towards center field, takes a bounce, and going deep into Charger territory. Cougars trying to get under it.
Head to head again.
That ball did not touch the ground, and now here come the Chargers the other way, trying to corral it, going towards the sideline. They're going to save it, kick it towards the goal, but it's going to be scooped up by Rob. And the Cougars will punt it back towards midfield. And it's a high and long kick. Chargers touch it first. Now the Cougars have a little bit of a lane, and they don't make the pass. He goes for the goal, and Altmar stops it. And he punts it towards midfield.
Beautiful save by Altmar on that one. Just a bit of a mistouch by the defense, but their goalie had their back.
Cougars throw it into Charger territory.
About 10 minutes remain in the first half. Chargers trying to counter here.
Chargers moving it into Cougar territory now. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Chargers going to get a throw in. Couple of pump fakes on this throw in. Now Chargers trying to work it towards that center.
Thought they were going to cross field all the way to the left, fake it, and then they do. Andre Kalakoris trying to make something in the corner.
Running towards that goal line. Kicks it back towards the middle, and then it's popped up by the Cougars. And they try to work it back the other way. Towards midfield, and the Chargers kick it out of bounds.
Throw in for the Cougars. Substitution as well. That was number 8, Mateo Carrasco, senior and captain for the Cougars.
Ball popped up. And now both teams fighting for it in the midfield, and then a strong kick there by the Chargers. That one's going to roll all the way down towards that flag, but it's going to go out on the sideline side. So it'll be a throw in for the Cougars. Ball is in, knocked down by the Chargers. That one going across midfield. into Charger territory. Chargers get to it first, and now they're trying to bring it back the other way.
Ooh, big touch there. Slide tackle from the Cougars, but it appears it was clean. And a handball called on the Chargers in the riffraff afterwards. Looks like the Cougars are going to have a free kick coming in. Once again, two-man wall here. Altmar is looking directly into the sun. Has a hand up.
He's going to have to fight the sun for at least the moment, as that ball is a low liner, and Altmar is the first to touch it, gets it out of there, and carries it up, looking to punt away, and he does.
Big kick from Mr. Altmar, goes way over the line, bounces for the Chargers. Let's see if the forwards can make something of it. And the Cougars kick it away.
Yeah, goes back towards midfield. Another slide tackle. This one gets a whistle. Down to 7 minutes left in the first half of action. Chargers get a free kick just over the midfield line.
Holland Coburn with the free kick.
That one is kicked towards the goal. The goalie runs out there quickly, and we get a whistle. And it's going to go the other way.
Wow, very rare call there. He called offsides running in on that free kick.
So Rob kicks it up towards midfield. Chargers trying to get it back, and the Cougars just kick it out of bounds.
Number 21, Isaac Tarbuck, back in for the Chargers with just 6 minutes left to go in the first half.
Chargers throw it in towards the goal, and it's going to be headed out of bounds along the goal line by the Cougars.
Another big throw in from Chad Mitten sets up another corner kick from number 25, Andre Kolokoris. It looks like they've done this before.
Once or twice. That kick is up, and it's going to be knocked very far by the Cougars. It's still rolling, and it's going to roll out of bounds right to where we are.
Number 10, C.J. Wright in for the Chargers. Another one of our seniors this evening.
Yeah, stay tuned. We'll be recognizing the seniors here at halftime, as that one's popped up towards the table. And Al with the nice catch.
He's got the voice, he's got the hands.
Cougars trying to work it up through the Charger defense, which has been exceptional so far today as the Chargers kick it out. Cougars throw it in.
Trying to even this up here. Chargers still up 1-0 in the first half. It's been a hard-fought game and truly could go either way at this point.
Chargers working it up towards midfield, and we're going to get another whistle on a tackle. Charger goes down.
Fancy footwork from number 2 and also captain Luke Rabley. Cougars couldn't stop him, so they tripped him.
Long kick towards the goal, headed first by the Cougars. Chargers looking to set something up. They kick it back towards the middle. Nice header there by the Chargers. And that one is going to be flushed out by the Cougars. Gets all the way back to the other side. And it's going to go out of bounds off the Chargers. So the Cougars are going to get a throw-in in Charger territory.
Physical play there from number 4, Holland Coburn, against number 10, Hamza Alezo of the Cougars. They've been battling all night.
One's thrown in near the corner. Cougars are going to kick it out across the goal line, but they'll say the Chargers touched it last, so they'll get a corner kick.
With only 3 minutes to go here in the first half, the Chargers definitely want to just clear this ball and get reset.
That kick is up. It's headed by a couple of people. Altmar gets it out of there. He's on the ground, though. That ball rolling around towards the goal, and the Chargers are able to get it out, but it does go out along the goal line as a result, so the Cougars get another corner kick.
Big two-fist punch out from Altmar there. Took out 2 players in the process, but he wants that box cleared.
Second kick is away, and it's going to be headed first by the Cougars, but they head it over the goal. So just a little bit too tall, and the Chargers have a goal kick. One out towards midfield, touched first by the Chargers, and then it's going to go out of bounds. So the Cougars get a throw in.
Cougar player number 9, Connor Hart, with throw in. Immediate physical contest from the Cougars and the Chargers on the other side.
Both teams fighting for the ball in Charger territory. Cougars trying to work it up, but the Chargers work it back. And now Cougars have a little bit of momentum, trying to make that extra pass, but looks like there are too many Chargers. Great work there by the Cougars, but the Chargers just outnumber them.
Once again, that was number 10, Alezo for the Cougars. Changed directions about 4 times in one play, trying to look for something, but the Chargers were all over him.
Chargers kick it back into Cougar territory. They're trying to work their way up the field now, get something of their own. Kick that one towards the goal, but that one's going to go right towards the goal line. Can they save it? They cannot.
Looks like a quick goal kick from the Cougars. With only 1 minute remaining, they are going to push this, try to have the final attack of the half.
Taking his time, getting set. Want to make sure you get a good kickoff here. One is up, crosses the midfield line in the air, touched first by the Chargers, but then a nice boot by the Cougars to get it towards the Charger goal. And it's going to go out of bounds. Cougars going to get a throw in Charger territory.
30 seconds remain. These are precious seconds as they run down to get that ball.
Elevated sense of urgency. Cougars get it in, and they kick it towards the goal. The Chargers get it, and then they flush it out. Cougars, couple seconds left. Long kick towards the goal, and they just can't corral it. They had a clean shot, but he couldn't get there. And with just 1 second left, Cougars kick it in, but it's too late. And we head to halftime with the Chargers possessing a 1-0 lead over the Cougars here at Youthtown on Senior Day.
Great pressure at the end there from the Cougars, but very happy to see the Chargers stand tall. Good defensive play from Mr. Minton.
Well, as we've reached halftime, we will step aside for a minute, and then we will be back with some senior recognition and some halftime analysis.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting in faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Join us for our fall open house on Sunday, October 20th from 1 to 3.
Welcome back to Youthtown. Chargers at half have a 1-0 lead over Carlynton Cougars. And, hey, there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers to grades 10 and 11 are invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. You'll be assigned a Charger Ally, which is your host for the day. You'll attend classes, meet the teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Register for your experience at www.olsh.org/visit. Also, this week, OLSH is celebrating the Felician Sisters and the mission and heritage that makes our school such a special place. Check out our social media throughout the coming week to see how we are celebrating. And now, what we'd like to do is recognize all the seniors for both these teams here on OLSH's Senior Recognition for the boys soccer team. Take it away, boys.
First up for the Carlynton Cougars, we have senior number 6, Austin Nauman. Next, number 8, Mateo Carrasco. Number 9, Connor Hart. Number 10, Hamza Alessio. Number 12, Hayden Wirtz. And number 25 in goal, Ian Robb. Congratulations, seniors. Over for your OLSH Chargers, we have 6 seniors with us this evening. First up, number 4, Holland Coburn. Holland has played soccer 4 years at OLSH and lettered sophomore and junior years. He is currently one of the captains of the soccer team. Holland received the 2023 OLSH Defensive Player of the Year award. Holland participated in Cairo and played baseball and basketball. Holland's most memorable moment at OLSH was beating Sewickley Academy in his senior year. After graduation, Holland plans on studying accounting or mechanical engineering, but has not made a decision on which school. Holland is a member of Our Lady of the Valley Parish and the son of Robert and Joyce Coburn of Leetsdale, PA. Next up for the Chargers, number 7, Jonathan Mackin. Jonathan has played soccer 4 years at OLSH and has lettered 3 years. He is currently one of the captains of the soccer team. Jonathan has earned highest honors. He is a member of the National Honor Society and Student Ambassadors. He participates in WCHR and theater. Jonathan's most memorable moment at OLSH was attending Bethany Soccer Camp. After graduation, Jonathan is undecided on his college, but plans on studying business. Jonathan is a member of Most Precious Blood of Jesus Parish and the son of Philip and Stephanie Mackin of Coriopolis. Next up, number 17, Liam Rains. Liam has played soccer at OLSH all 4 years and lettered junior year. He has also played on the OLSH basketball team for 3 years. Liam won the academic awards for geography and chemistry and has kept a grade point average above a 4.0 all 4 years at OLSH. Liam is a student ambassador, a member of the National Honor Society, and participates in junior achievement. Liam's most memorable moment at OLSH is beating Sewickley Academy after 4 years. After graduation, Liam will study finance, but he has not decided on his college. Liam is a member of Our Lady of the Valley Parish and the son of William and Danielle Rains of Center, PA. Next up, number 24, Jack Samchuk. Jack has played soccer all 4 years at OLSH and has been on the highest honor roll all 4 years. Jack is a member of the National Honor Society, Interact Club, Stage Crew, and OLSH Travel Club. Jack is also a student ambassador and altar server. Jack's most memorable moment at OLSH was having the opportunity to visit Switzerland, France, Italy, Monaco, and Spain with the OLSH Travel Club this past summer. After graduation, Jack plans to major in computer science at Penn State University. Jack is an active member of Our Lady of the Valley Parish and the son of Marty and Gretchen Samchuk of Beaver. Next up, number 8, Seth Terrian. Seth has played soccer 4 years at OLSH, 1 year on varsity. He has played club soccer for 5 years and played soccer for a total of 11 years. Seth has earned high honors freshman and sophomore years and highest honors junior and senior year so far. Seth's most memorable moment at OLSH was scoring his first varsity goal this year versus BCCS. After graduation, Seth plans on studying mechanical engineering. He has not decided on which college he will attend, but he is leaning towards St. Vincent. Seth is a member of St. Luke the Evangelist Parish and the son of Michael and Lynn Therian of Economy Borough. Next up, we have number 10, C.J. Wright. C.J. has played soccer 4 years at OLSH and lettered last year. C.J. has also lettered in ice hockey for OLSH. C.J. has made honor roll every year, participated in Cairo, and plays on the Sewickley Academy hockey co-op team. C.J.'s most memorable moment at OLSH was attending Cairo last spring. After graduation, C.J. plans on studying business and finance, but he has not made a decision on which college he will attend. C.J. is a member of Most Sacred Heart of Jesus Parish and the son of Dan and Kate Wright of Moon Township. At this time, let us take a moment of silence in remembrance of our friend and teammate, Tavin Lane, class of 2025, who unexpectedly passed away during the summer before his sophomore year. To our friend and teammate Tavin, we hold on to the love you gave, the joy you brought, and the ways you made us smile. A friend's love is never lost. It lives on in our hearts and memories. Your gifts of love, laughter, kindness, and friendship will never fade. Until we meet again. Tavin Strong, teammates, and Charger family, forever.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations to all the seniors, and always good memory of Tavin.
Definitely. I know they keep him in their thoughts and prayers all the time. They will be thinking about him this evening.
So, getting ready to start. Not much time, guys. Your thoughts on the first half and what you expect the second half?
Well, I would say that the first half really turned into a defensive battle. Both teams had different points in the games where they were playing in each other's ends. It really started in Charger territory. The Chargers were on offense first, and then the Cougars kind of were on offense. But it's really come down to that one play, and Altmar with a great game so far.
You were a bit of an oracle in the first half there, Grant. You correctly predicted a goal within the first 5 minutes. Any predictions for half two?
And I'm listening with bated breath now. Come on.
All right. Halfway through, 20 minutes, the Cougars score. Then 10 minutes left, the Chargers score.
There you go.
What a script. We'll see. We'll see if it turns out that way. We got 40 more minutes left to play out here at Youthtown. The sun is going down. And as we know, that means the temperature is going to drop.
I put my jacket on. And we'll flip the pitch as well. The Chargers defend the goal to our left for the second half.
Yeah, that sun still a little bit of a factor, but nowhere near as much as what Altmar had to deal with.
Another 5 or 10 minutes, it'll be gone. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
All right, second half, ready to go. Take it away, boys.
The Cougars will touch it first as we start half number 2. And they get it, and they will try to take the offensive as they pass it back into their own territory and then get it across that midfield line. Strong kick as that one's rolling up. Let's see if it can roll out here in time. It will not. The Chargers have to kick it back. Nice header there by Jonathan Mackins. And now Chargers looking to advance it up the pitch.
Mateo Carrasco controlling the ball for a little bit for the Cougars. Stolen away by Jonathan Mackin. He sends Isaac Tarbuck and Chad Minton running down the field, unfortunately unable to convert.
Cougars bringing it back, kicking it back and forth across that midfield line. Now here come the Chargers with a head of steam, and nice break up there by the Cougars to prevent the pass to the middle, which could have led to a goal. Chargers to throw it in now. Nice long throw in. Over towards Jonathan, and he's going to kick it just to the right of the goal, and it'll be a goal kick for the Cougars.
Kind of rolled across his chest on that one. You could tell he wanted it to come down so he could get a nice strike with his right foot. Very close. We'll see if he has another opportunity.
Cougars kick it away towards midfield. No one gets the initial touch, and then the Chargers get first touch as they try to get it back across midfield. Nice series of passes, but then that's broken up by the Cougars. A little bit of a lane, but Rob outruns Mackins, and he will punt it away.
Classic give and go from Seth to Jonathan on that one. Nice old school play for two seniors celebrating tonight.
Chargers trying to get possession, kick it across midfield. And that one raced to the sideline. Chargers able to keep it in. And that one's kicked back towards the middle. Chargers had a chance, but it's deflected out and cleared by the Cougars.
Colby Lane keeps it on our side there. Bit of a leaping push from the Cougars, uncalled.
Long kick, rolling back towards the Charger net. They had to get it out of there, and they did. Now Chargers bringing it up along the sideline. Get it across midfield, trying to get down there with a head of steam, but it's intercepted by the Cougars, and now we're going the other way. Here come the Cougars trying to slice through the Charger defense, and the Chargers get it back. Trying to keep it away from that net with Altmar guarding it. Now we have a midfield battle for the ball as it's going to roll out, and the Cougars will throw it in. That one rolling back towards the net. Good clear there by the Chargers, making sure we don't get a shot on goal.
Colby Lane nutmegs a player from about 25 yards deep. Forwards try to make something of it, but the ball bounces out of bounds.
And then it's kicked far over the hill after it goes out of bounds. So they'll be running for days to retrieve that one.
Asking for a clock stoppage.
Well, there's no one manning the clock. So we'll throw it in. Chargers get first touch. Trying to work it towards the Cougar goal, and now it goes out. Chargers throw it in. Cougars trying to keep it in along the sideline. Both teams fighting for possession in the midfield. See who can get to it first. And we're going to get a call for a trip.
More physical play coming from both sides here. Cougar player picks up the ball, starts running with it, and drops it. Interesting no call from the refs. You can definitely be carded for that kind of behavior.
Here comes a free kick from about midfield. Nice strike there by Holland. And the goalkeeper is going to just deflect it back. And then the Chargers kick it across the goal line, so they will kick it away.
Goal kick coming up from the Cougars.
That one is kicked towards midfield, touch burst by the Cougars, and then a long kick by the Cougars towards the goal. Altmar tries to pick it up, bobbles it a little bit, but he gets to it, and then he punts it away. It's a high, long punt towards the sideline, and it's rolling down towards that corner, and it's right around that goal line. Trying to see.
Hard to see. Jonathan Mackin fighting for it, crosses the ball to the center.
Chargers now have it towards the middle. It's a shot. It's knocked down by Robb, trying to get it on the second chance, and it rolls in for the Charger goal, and it's 2-0.
Beautiful thing there. That was CJ Wright, number 10, with an absolute rocket at Robb. He was able to deflect it, and then number 8, Seth Therian, with a great goal for the Chargers to go up 2-0 in the second half.
And that all set up by an incredible punt from the goal by Patrick.
Absolutely. You get the feeling that if he had time, he could probably kick it out of the field entirely.
Cougars trying to generate something on offense here. Running it up the field. And now the Chargers going to get it, trying to get it across center field. But looks like the Cougars maintain possession, and then they just kick it a long ways towards the sideline into their own territory. And that one is going to sail high and far out of bounds, so the Chargers get a throw in.
Chad Minton with this one. We've seen him throw about halfway across the field before.
That one battled for off the throw in, still fighting for it. Looks like the Cougars come away with it. That one is going to roll out of bounds, so the Cougars get a throw in. Cougars fighting for it, and now it's going to be kicked back towards the Cougar goal. Robb out there, picks it up, and he's going to get this one away with the punt.
Isaac Tarbuck putting pressure on him when he picked that ball up. You can tell the Chargers are not done with 2.
That one rolling around towards the midfield. Now trickling back towards the Cougar goal, and that one's punted high, out of bounds over the hill. Throw in here for the Chargers, trying to catch the Cougars off guard. Pass towards the middle, but the Cougars are there to break it up. Now Chargers kick it, popped up in the air, going towards the sideline, and it's saved for the moment. And we have a whistle.
Wasn't sure if a player needed a bit of a break there before a throw-in.
Now we get the throw in to the Cougars, and it goes right back out. So now the Chargers, they'll get to throw it in. Quick throw in there, trying to get in front of the Cougar defense, but instead the Cougars get it, and they have a high kick back towards Charger territory.
Holland with a beautiful flick.
And that one's going to be kicked out by the Chargers along the sideline.
Keep pressure.
Cougars throw it in towards the Charger goal. A little bit dangerous now as the Chargers get it out in time. Cougars looking to work it towards the middle. And that one's just going to roll by. The Cougars now, they're trying to work their way back. Trying to split the defenders. Shot on goal, and it's knocked down by Altmar right in front of the goal. And he holds it, and he'll walk it up to punt it away.
Big shot from number 16, Engels Hernandez for the Cougars, but Altmar had an answer.
High kick by Patrick. It's going to take one hop and go out of bounds alongside the sideline across midfield.
Already 10 minutes into the second half. This one's moving quick.
And we have another high kick by the Chargers, this time in the field of play. And it'll bounce out.
It's a battle of possession right now, but sometimes these frequent throw-ins and pauses can really mess with the rhythm of the game. This is where you can get an unexpected goal if you're caught with your head down.
Chargers kick it all the way back. This one rolling towards that corner flag, and it is going to go out of bounds on the goal line side of the flag. So the Cougars get a goal kick.
Lots of communication out here. Neither team wants to make the next mistake.
That one kicked away by the Cougar goalie. And a nice backwards kick by the Cougars, getting that one to roll towards the goal. Chargers get to it first. And they will try to get it out of there, and they do with a high kick across midfield. Now the Chargers trying to get up on offense. Here comes Jonathan Mackins. Kicks it back towards the goal. There's a Charger under it. Header, and it just goes over the goal. Missed opportunity for the Chargers.
Very fancy ball control there. We had a nice service from Luke Rabley to Isaac Tarbuck. Flicks it over to Jonathan Mackin, who immediately crosses Chad Minton with the header and just missed. But this offensive group works very well together. You can tell a lot of unselfish play. They're setting each other up. They want to see each other succeed.
Chargers now have it back in Cougar territory. Trying to get it down towards the goal. Nice kick towards the middle. Chargers running to it. Head of steam towards the goal. Shoots, and he just misses wide to the right.
Chad Minton with that strike. Blowing right past two Cougar defenders. That's what you get with that shot of adrenaline. Sometimes you can get 2 or 3 attacks, one after another. All it takes is one of them to go in to change the script.
Here comes the goal kick from the Cougars. Line drive floats its way across midfield. And a couple headers. And we have a push not called. So now bouncing back and forth across midfield. Cougars have it. They'll try to work their way up the field, but they're going in the wrong direction here. That one gets it across, back and forth across the midfield stripe. As the Cougars with a long kick, that one is going to just roll out of bounds for a Charger throw-in. Chargers get it in, and now they're working their way back into Cougar territory. Nice kick to get it back to the middle. That one popped up. Chargers touch it first.
Jonathan Mackin sending that ball into the center spot 3 times in a row before Isaac Tarbuck is taken down, looking for a flag. No call.
Chargers trying to get it back towards that center of the Cougar goal, and the Cougars just kick it way far out of bounds along the sideline. Chargers will throw it in. Long throw in by the Chargers. They get the head on it, and it's just going to roll outside to the right of the goal.
Jonathan Mackin sacrificing the body, basically corkscrewing his torso to try to twist, but couldn't quite make it there.
So that one just goes over the goal line. So the Cougars have a goal kick.
.26 minutes remain in the second half here. Physical battles continue across the midfield.
Cougars clear it. And now Chargers trying to work their way back into Cougar territory, but that one just goes out of bounds, so the Cougars will throw it in. Runs up and throws it across the midfield stripe. Trying to have a nice setup here, trying to get a man with a head of steam. Instead, it's broken up by the Chargers. And that one's knocked out of bounds along the sideline by Jonathan Mackins. Long throw in by the Cougars, touched first by the Chargers, bouncing back and forth. This one rolling towards the goal, and Holland does a nice job of kind of boxing out the Cougar attacker and keeping him from getting a shot on the goal.
Yes, absolutely. You also saw Andre Kolakoris come all the way across the field. A little bit of help and support. That's how that flat four is supposed to be played. Does result in a corner kick for the Cougars, but nice save by the Chargers.
Here comes that kick, and it's going to be knocked down by the Chargers, trickling back out towards that sideline. And Cougars passing it around, and the Chargers get a clear, get it off a Cougar head. That one bounces and taking a roll towards the sideline, and it's going to be kicked out way over the hill towards the cars by the Cougars. Chargers throw it in. They get it across midfield, trying to get it deep, but there's a Cougar there to knock it away. And that one is going to be sent back into Charger territory, rolling towards the goal. And they're going to kick it over to Patty. Patty with the kick out. And Cougars kick it out.
Coaches call for it, and 2 subs come in for the Chargers. Number 32, Wyatt Walsh, and number 5, Grant Griesacker.
That one's thrown in now. Cougars touch it first. Now they'll try to work their way through the Charger defense.
Cougars calling for the ball across the center. Not quite able to get it there. Altmar stops that ball before it can cross, commanding his defense to push up.
And now he has a high and long kick towards the center of Cougar territory. Chargers are under it. Now they're trying to work their way up through.
Got an interesting 5v5 here.
It's kicked and headed. Chargers looking to get a shot on the goal. That one's going to roll out across the goal line to the left of the goal. So the Chargers certainly around the Cougar goal more than the other way around.
Score is still 2-0 here at Youthtown as the sun is just about set.
That one is up, and we're going to get a whistle.
So that call there, the Cougars are going to get a free kick at midfield. Coaches are calling for advantage. They wanted a chance to make something of it naturally.
Here comes that kick. Going high towards the center, headed by the Chargers, and then Altmar right there to grab it. And he will walk it out and punt it away.
Fun goalie rolls for you there with the last 2 saves from Altmar. When the defense kicks the ball to the goalie, he is not allowed to use his hands. But if they pass with any other part of their body, he can grab it up.
Cougars now have it, but the Chargers clear it out. Try to save it alongside the sideline. And it looks like the Cougars now have it, trying to work their way back towards the center of the field, and they just miss it. And now the Chargers trying to corral it and get it out of there. Nice kick along the sideline to get it upfield and across midfield.
Chad Minton passes from his head to his knee, but unfortunately ball rolls out of bounds before he can make the run deep into the right side.
Cougars with the throw in. Get first touch. Now it's rolling back towards Cougar territory, kicked across the center line. Cougars trying to set something up. They have a little bit of momentum towards the goal, but it's just going to be kicked out by the Chargers towards the corner. Chargers keep it in.
Good save to prevent a deep throw-in for the Cougars there.
Chargers just going to kick that one out of bounds right into the Charger bench.
You could tell they're not used to using their hands there. They did not want to catch it. Here comes Isaac Tarbuck with a very interesting chance. He sends the ball deep to the left corner. Wyatt Walsh handles.
Slid on by the Cougars. Try to stop the momentum. And now the Chargers looking to get it back towards the center, and it goes out. And it'll be a Cougar throw-in. one thrown in. And Cougars and Chargers battling for it alongside that sideline. And it's going to go out, Cougar throwing. And we get a whistle as a Cougar goes down.
More physical play in the center here. Another free kick for the Cougars. They've put it pretty much right on top of the 18 every time. Let's see what happens here.
This one going high towards that goal, and it's headed out by the Chargers. Nice job. And now both teams racing to get to the ball, and it looks like a Cougar pushed the Charger over.
Free kick for the Chargers here. We hope the physicality can be dialed back a bit, as we've had quite a few free kicks back and forth.
That one is kicked over towards the goal, but Robs runs up and scoops it. So he will punt this one away for the Cougars. Takes a bounce, and then both teams head it. And now the Chargers gain possession and kick it back across center field. Here come the Chargers, but the Cougars get there first, kick it out along the sideline, and we'll get a Charger throw in.
Big stampede of Chargers coming in here. We got number 7, Jonathan Mackin, number 8, Seth Therian, and number 17, Liam Raines. Let's see if that energy can infuse one more goal for the Chargers. We might need a stoppage of play here if these lights don't come on soon.
Here come the Chargers. Looking to get it across towards the middle. Now it's intercepted by the Cougars. And tried to get it across midfield. Chargers said nope and keep it in Cougar territory. Here come the Chargers. A little bit of momentum towards the goal. It's shot, deflected by the Cougars, rolling towards the sideline. And it looks like the Cougars are going to get to it. And they will kick it out of bounds.
Good throw-in opportunity from the Chargers here. They've got the Cougars on their back foot. Let's see if they can find a weak link in this defense. Oh, it looks like they are calling throw-in for the Cougars here. Little switch.
So Chargers still possess the ball after that. But then it looks like it heads over to the Cougars, and they're trying to make their way back across midfield. Chargers just looking to control the ball, and we're going to get a whistle.
Free kick for the Chargers in Cougar territory. Looks like Holland's going to take it. Let's see if he can put this ball in the 18 and give the Chargers a chance.
Here comes that kick going towards the middle, touched first by the Chargers, and it's going to be deflected in the opposite direction of the Cougar goal. Chargers now trying to run up on it.
Switch field.
Liam Raines passes it to Mackins. Down towards that corner. And it looks like it's going to be out of bounds on the goal line by the Chargers. So we'll have a goal kick from the Cougars.
And let there be light. The lights are indeed on out here at Youthtown.
You're welcome.
That ball bouncing around, bouncing off everyone's head, and topped up back towards midfield. That one is going to be kicked out of bounds right towards the Charger bench, and this time someone hits it with their hand.
Hey, did you know that you can earn money for the OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through Raise Right? Athletic General Fund receives percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. Questions or to learn more, email sstuckeman at olsh.org. That's SSTUCKEMAN at olsh.org.
All right, it looks like we have a Charger down. That's going to result in a free kick for the Chargers, a direct kick. Peter Zink lining up.
Good opportunity here for the Chargers. It is away, and it is going to be to the left of the goal and corralled by Rob.
A little bit of a bobble there, but he picked it up.
Ball is punted away over midfield. Touched first by the Cougars, but they also get a hand on it, so the Chargers will get a free kick. We're just under 14 minutes to go here in the second half. Both teams fighting along the sideline, and it's going to go out, and the subs are going to come in.
We got number 24, senior Jack Samchuk for the Chargers, and also senior number 6, Austin Nauman for the Cougars.
Waiting for the subs to run off. Now the Cougars with the throw in. Chargers trying to work their way towards that Cougar goal. And it looks like that one rolls out of bounds. The Chargers will get a throw in.
Big slide from the Cougars there.
And this one's going to go the other way. Now the Cougars will get to kick it away.
Just under 13 minutes remain. Interesting opportunity here for the Chargers if Rob cannot get back into that goal. But sure enough, his leg prevails.
Cougars whip the throw in. And it's going to bounce around, and it looks like the Chargers are going to let it go over the goal line, so they'll have a goal kick.
We know we can go big.
Almar with the kick, gets it across midfield, headed first by a Cougar, and then the Chargers get it rolling towards the Cougar goal, but also rolling towards the goal line, and that one's going to roll out. So now we're going to get a goal kick the other way.
Interesting play there. That ball went from Altmar's foot off the head of a Cougar, off the head of Mackin, and then rolled out of bounds. But it did indeed go the entire distance of the field.
A free kick is going to hit off a Cougar's leg first. Now a little fight along the sideline. It goes out. Charger throw in. Liam Raines throws it in. Touched first by the Cougars. And we get a whistle.
Isaac Tarbuck kind of drawing the foul there, playing with the ball. Defender did not like it, and we got the whistle.
Chargers gonna get a free kick.
Captain Luke Rabley sets the ball up for his teammate Holland Coburn. They talk about what the best play of action is here.
One is kicked towards the center, headed by the Cougars, and they will get it out of there. Cougars trying to make their way up the field and get it across the center line. Trying to get some momentum as they cut it back towards the middle. Leaps over a man. Tries to kick it to the outside. Cougars now get it back inside. Deflecting off defenders. Hard kick. And it hits off the Chargers. And it's going to go out of bounds. With 10 minutes left here. Time becoming a precious commodity for the Cougars.
Get wide. Switch with someone. Switch with Yusuf.
Ref seems to have a word with some of the Chargers. Not sure what's going on the other side of the field here.
Chargers kick kick it in towards the middle of the field. And that one goes out. It'll be a throw in for the Cougars. Chargers looking to advance it up the field, but the Cougars bring it back. Just kicking it back and forth across that center line.
A lot of head flicks from both sides here. They really like to try to set each other up.
Cougars running up, but then the Chargers get it out again. Across midfield, little chance for the Chargers, but the Cougars get to the ball first. And they are going to kick it across midfield and out of bounds. Just under 9 minutes left now.
Beautiful one touch from Isaac Tarbuck there, just not in the right position. Meanwhile, CJ Wright comes back into play, as does Chad Minton for the Chargers.
Liam Raines throws it in for the Chargers as a couple players trip over themselves, and the Cougars trying to make their way towards that Charger net. As we're going up the field, makes a little spin move, kicks it back, gets it out to the sideline, and that one is going to roll along the sideline, go out of bounds. We'll have a Cougar throw in. That one thrown in, first touch by the Chargers.
About 8 minutes remain here in the second half. Chargers still have that 2-0 lead.
Popped up high, and they're going to get a whistle here on the Cougars. Official wanting the Chargers to speed it up here before this free kick. Don't want them to waste too much time. Cougars trying to possess it as the Chargers keeping it in Cougar territory.
Peter Zink galloping over the Cougars there. Sets a ball down the center, but unfortunately Robb scoops it up before Tarbuck can get to it.
Punts it away, headed by both teams. And now Chargers once again advance it into Cougar territory for a second, but then Cougars try to bring it up the field. And then we get a strong kick there by the Chargers. Deep in Cougar territory. Chargers kick it back towards the center. Chance for a header. Couldn't get much steam on it. It's kicked, and it goes home for a goal. And now it's 3-0 Chargers.
Beautiful sight to see. Goal from number 21, Isaac Tarbuck. Great assist from number 7, Jonathan Mackin. First, it was off Tarbuck's head. Kind of held in the air for a second. Robb didn't know what to do with it. And then Tarbuck finished it off with a nice right strike to bury into the back of the net for a 3-0 lead for the Chargers.
6:40 left. And that one should all but do it. But the Chargers need to make sure their defense remains stout. Can't count on anything before it actually happens. As that one is kicked out of bounds around the flag.
Jonathan Mackin going deep into that right corner again. You can tell that's kind of his play. He knows exactly where to put the ball with that heavy cross. Knocked out for a throw-in, but the Chargers don't seem to be done just yet.
Chargers throw it in towards the middle. And that one hits the ground before it hits anyone else. And now the Cougars work their way out towards midfield, but then a strong kick by the Chargers sails over everything, including the goal line. So we'll get a goal kick by the Cougars. That one is kicked across the center stripe.
Once again from Robb's foot to Luke Rabley's head.
Now, looks like it's going to go out of bounds. So the Cougars, get a throw in. Just kind of kicking it back and forth around that midfield area. Cougars trying to work it into Charger territory. Haven't been there much tonight. Kick it back towards the middle. And that's going to be broken up by the Chargers with 5 minutes left here.
Yeah, you can start to see a bit of a no-nonsense approach from the Chargers defense here. They're not necessarily trying to set things up. They're just trying to clear that ball at this point.
Chargers, now they get it up the field. Looking to make a play.
Isaac Tarbuck just taking his time, really burning clock here. They're playing with the ball.
Chargers, a nice kick down towards that goal line. Can they keep it in? They will, at least for the moment, and it's headed. And that one's going to go over the goal. So we'll get a goal kick for the Cougars.
Just over 4 minutes remain in the half. Cougars once again try to mount an offensive attack.
Cougars make their way up the field looking for something. And that one is rolling towards the goal line. And it's going to go out. So we will get a goal kick for the Chargers. Altmar taking his time. Sets it down. And that one is away towards the center. Takes a little bit of a roll. Now the Chargers try to push it up the field, keep it in Cougar territory. And here comes an opportunity, but Rob kicks it before Mackins can get to it.
That through ball had just a little bit too much on it. But you can tell Tarbuck's still making the runs.
Here come the Cougars now. Strong kick across midfield, but the Chargers once again intercept it and break up the offensive chance. And it looks like we have a hard fall here for the Cougars with 3 minutes left. Cougar slow to get up. And we get a clock stoppage by the official. 2:55 officially.
Sir, can I sub him?
Limping off the field.
Number 3, Al Nawadi in for the Cougars.
Hate to see it, especially with so little time left in the game. So the Cougars will get a free kick. And it's away. And it's popped up in the air of a header. Nice save there by Altmar. Reached up there and stopped it. But it looks like the Cougars are going to get a corner kick.
Interesting approach there from Altmar. Basically Spider-Man in the upper corner, using one arm to brace himself and the other to bat the ball away.
Cougars looking to move quickly. Line it up, gets it away, and it's knocked away by Altmar again. Cougars using their heads. Nice backwards kick there by the Cougars. And now they try to get it towards the goal, but the Chargers looking like they're going to flush it out, and they will. They kick it all the way back across the midfield stripe. And with 2 minutes left, it's looking good for the Chargers.
Interesting approach here. We have Ian Robb across midfield. Granted, he did kick that all the way to Altmar. Let's see if he's going to take advantage. Big punt from Altmar.
Altmar gets it up. Robb gets back to the goal as the Chargers just kind of bring it back, just trying to make sure that they can maintain possession. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a Cougar throw-in. And the Chargers are going to get under it.
90 seconds left to go. The Chargers kind of wait to be challenged here.
That one rolling towards the sideline. And the Chargers aren't quite able to keep it in. Minute 15 left. Chargers throw it in, and it goes right back out. This time, Cougars will throw it in with exactly 1 minute remaining. Cougars trying to push it up the field. And the Chargers just with a big boot to clear it out. That's going to take a hop and end up in Rob's hand. He'll step up and punt it away. High punt off the head of a Cougar, then takes a bounce. And the Chargers are going to look to kick it out again, and it looks like they will. They will have possession, getting it across midfield, looking to get up with a head of steam. 20 seconds left, and Rob just kicks it away down the center. Chargers keep it in Cougar territory. Another shot on the goal picked up by Rob. 10 seconds left, and he punts it high towards midfield. That ball lands on the ground. Can the Cougars get one shot off before it's over? They will not, and your OLSH Chargers are victorious on senior night with a final score of 3-0.
Impressive play there from the Chargers. Absolutely what we wanted to see. Maybe not quite as close as you called it there for the second half, Grant, but I think the Chargers gave it their all. Some impressive goals, some great teamwork, passing skills, ball handling. You can tell these guys are ready for the postseason.
Well, we'll step aside, and then we'll be back to wrap things up from Youthtown as the Chargers win it 3-0.
My name is Mr. Howard. I teach environmental science and anatomy, and sometimes chemistry. And as my first year here at OLSH, I'm most excited to get to know all the new students and the community.
Hi everyone, I'm Mrs. Rothenberger. I teach period 1 and 2 freshman biology. I'm super excited about my first year of teaching, and I can't wait to get to know all of you.
Hi, this is Ms. Manuel. I'm going to be teaching Intro to Theater Arts this year, and I'm so excited to be back here for the school year, but mainly excited to be in the classroom.
I'm Mr. Ortechko. I'm teaching Introduction to Video Production, and I can't wait to see what my students make this year.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Valacorsa. I teach music here at OLSH, and I am most excited this year to make music with my new choir.
Hi, I'm Dr. London. I teach Theology 3 and Latin. I'm excited to be back, especially among the students in the classroom full-time this year.
Good morning. My name is Sharon Mezio. I am the latest addition to the main office here. I am the main office administrative assistant. Your positivity and warmth since I came to the school actually makes me feel right at home. So I'm looking forward to working with you all, and I'm happy to be here.
Welcome back to Youthtown. Chargers victorious over the Carlynton Cougars 3-0 here on senior night. We do want to remind you to save the date and join the OLSH Theater Department for 2 nights of spooky entertainment, Friday, October 25th and Saturday, October 26th. For more information will be coming soon, so please stay tuned. Also, join us this Thursday. Here's a big announcement. Well, it's not this Thursday, it's next Thursday. Next Thursday, October 17th at 7 p.m. in our auditorium as OLSH welcomes motivational speaker Rocky Blyer to kick off our new speaker series. This event is free and open to the public, but registration is required. Visit www.olsh.org/speaker series to reserve your seat. 3-0 win for the Chargers. And we got the star of the game here to interview guys. It's Patty Altmar.
All right, Patrick, welcome on the air. You know, this is not only a reflection of this game, this interview, but really your whole season. How have you been able to be so successful back in the goal across the whole year?
Well, I mean, I can't really do it without my teammates in front of me. They always play good. Even when they make mistakes, I have their back. But when I make a mistake, they have my back. It's like a bail each other out. Offense plays for defense, defense plays for offense. I play for everybody. They play for me. So it's one of those things.
Awesome answer, awesome answer. Definitely that teamwork we hope to see from you guys. Any predictions for the rest of the season?
Well, we play Aquinas on Thursday. I hope we can get a victory there. And Southside next week should get a victory there. And we should be going in the playoffs undefeated in the section with 1 loss. We should be like the 2 seed in the playoffs.
You know, Patrick, it's obviously great for you as a team to get a win, but how special is it for you personally when you're able to get a shutout?
It's very special because through my freshman and sophomore year, shutouts came for me very rarely. And this season, my tally right now is 8 total throughout the season. And my goal is to get 10 because my dad made a bet with me. So it's just very special for me.
There you go. Always good to have a goal in mind, and you know, that's awesome. Kind of motivate yourself, motivate your teammates. What we like to see. Patrick, you talked about what you want for the rest of the season. How about playoffs? Are you guys looking ahead, or are you just taking it one game at a time?
I think we're just going to take it one game at a time. I feel like the problem last year's team had was just we kept overlooking teams, and we lost games. Like we dropped the game to Freedom here last year at home. That really killed our chances to win sections. So we're just going to take it game by game and keep it going because we really haven't won a playoff game in the last 3 years as a team, and we just hope to get to the Whitfield final this year.
Well, Patty, thank you so much for the interview. Thank you for your great work behind the goal, and good luck the rest of the season, and good luck getting the 10 shutouts.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Well, we wrap things up here, Tyler, from Youthtown, and do you have any final thoughts here?
Simply that it was a joy to be with you these past 2 nights, both girls and boys soccer teams putting up 3 goals apiece. So always love to see it. To all of our listeners out there, thank you for tuning in, and please keep listening for more about all Charger sports on the OLSH Sports Network.
Yeah, absolutely. We're looking into possibly getting more stuff on the Air Force soccer. I'm not sure what the consequences, or if we have to pay anything or do anything, if we're going to be able to do playoffs. If we are, we'll surely look into that. And if it's at a stadium where we have elevation, we'll try to get you some video so you can actually watch the game as well. So Chargers getting it done as they have all season. As Patty said, it's his 8th shutout. So good for him, good for the Chargers, and it was senior night and a good night for all to be said.
Yeah, overall, great performance by both teams, the boys and the girls, right? It's big to get a win on senior night, obviously a night that the seniors will remember for a long time to come. And the Chargers here, as Patrick said, they're just going to focus on the next 2 games, but overall, they're looking ahead to the postseason.
Absolutely. Smart man. You can tell, like you said, they've been there. They're learning from the past, but they have that experience. They have that drive, looking to carry the momentum.
All right, our next broadcast is going to be Friday night from Munhall. The Charger football team will take on Steel Valley, another ranked team that the Charger football team is going to have to take on. The gauntlet of a schedule that they've had, but they've been battling through it, and we'll see what happens on Friday. It'll be Grant Kalish, Christian Harbaugh, and myself. I'm OLSH. And that being said, we want to thank everybody involved here. Tyler Rogers, Christian Harbaugh, I'm OLSH, saying thanks a lot, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network, where tonight the Chargers in the boys soccer win 3-0 over the Carlynton Cougars. Have a great night, stay warm, and we'll see you next time right here on the OLSH Sports Network.